Government officials, representatives from disability rights organizations, regional experts, and disability advocates gathered at the Radisson's Beach Resort on Tuesday to launch a high-level policy dialogue on disability inclusion, rights, protection, and state responsibility. The event themed Advancing Equity and Dignity, Strengthening Disability Inclusion in Grenada's Development Framework aims to bring national attention to the urgent need for stronger policy frameworks and state accountability in promoting and protecting the rights of persons with disabilities. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development and Gender Affairs, Petal Rush, delivered remarks stating that the two-day discussion would focus on legislative and policy frameworks, inclusive education, access to healthcare, employment opportunities, and the role of government institutions in dismantling systematic barriers faced by persons with disabilities.
This dialogue brings together voices from across the public service, civil society, academia, the private sector, and development agencies to examine progress, confront barriers, and chart the way forward. Over the next 2 days, we will take an in-depth analysis and examine key priorities areas including education, healthcare, social protection, employment, economic empowerment, and government.
Keynote speaker Erin Brown, a disability inclusion strategist and global advocate, highlighted the barriers and changes needed to create a more inclusive society.
The ask is simple. Move from consultation to co-governance. Let us envision a Grenada, a region where disability is not an afterthought, but a design principle, where a deaf child has access to education in their first language. A girl in a wheelchair user, dreams of becoming a minister because she's seen it done. Let this dialogue today not only
Featured speaker Dr. Martin Batiste, Chief of the Social Sector Division at the Caribbean Development Bank, discussed ways the state can provide for persons with disabilities.
In the medium term, over the next 3 years, governments must strengthen the protections that persons with disabilities have so that they are safeguarded against exploitation, violence, and abuse. And thirdly, in the long term, states have a responsibility to emphasize the sustainable inclusion by institutionalizing mechanisms to ensure that persons with disabilities enjoy their rights to life and equal participation in society.
The forum aims to generate key insight and recommendations to support the development and implementation of a national disability policy aligned with international human rights standards and to fulfill Grenada's commitment under the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.